Well, no, it's on. It just wasn't connected. All right. well, let's do this again.
I don't even know how to. I don't even know how to get back from that.
Absolutely. Thank you, Josh. Hey, welcome everybody to Whiskey Wednesday. Wow. 10 minutes in, as you saw us kind of meme through, the first 10 minutes of Whiskey Wednesday here on February 11th, 2026. Just amazing things happening. We're celebrating 92 years here at Chas Liquors, 48 years for myself and my family. Shout out to my mom, my dad, my sister, my grandmother, who are all entities, my cousins, Ty and Dre, my great-grandfather, Edward, uncle, aunts, everybody. I mean, the list goes on of the family members that have been part of this space. And we're continuing, everybody. 48 years under our belt and continuing to have some fun. Thanks to Zoe for bringing this lineup of single malts today. We are starting with, and we already have in our glass, the Tomintoul Distillery's 16-year-old Speyside single malt. It's all about single malts right now to start the year off. We've focused on single malts more this year because we hadn't focused on them a lot in the past couple of years. We've been so bourbon and American whiskey heavy that we want to bring you more single malt. And Zoe has answered the call, and starting with this Tomintoul, right?
Shout out to all the February birthdays as well.
Indeed.
President's Day is coming up. The weather is taking a change. It looks like the groundhog did not see a shadow, and this is a good sign for us. But you know what I've narrowed this down to?
What's that?
I have to buy single malts that are 92 and 94 proof is a funny number. Because people have the proof to those numbers. 90 is kind of more of a rounded number.
Yeah.
I think I have to go 94 proof or higher when it comes to single malt.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because there's good liquid. It's just that it's not the proof and the balance. It does not make me want to drink more than another dram at 80 proof.
Gotcha.
So I think I'm going to narrow this focus into maybe, I don't want to say this, but more peated or smoky for the flavor. If it's 80, if it's 80, I got to go more peated and smoky. If it's not so much peated and smoky, I got to get more 200 and cask strength. So in these few weeks, I'm now, since trying this 16 year, which is really delicious.
Right.
But
right.
I guess that gets into my rating. This is not carrying enough for me.
Okay.
16 years.
I feel you.
So it's either light
16 year, but smoky, it's light, right? It's light, a very light Speyside.
So it's like 80 proof, heavier peat and smoke, or less peat and smoke and more cask strength. So that's why I'm gonna narrow this focus in from this week going forward.
Okay.
I just dialed in.
Fantastic.
But the nose is good, the taste is good. It's just it's so light.
The nose is, I think, intriguing. That honey characteristic that you get, a little bit of briny, kind of open air grassiness almost. It's a little bit lean in that, you see some grassiness.
It's not enough curry.
It's mature. Some of the sweetness maybe has dissipated a little bit. Some of that richer youthfulness has dissipated a bit, and you're getting slightly mature hint of baked, like a baked apple characteristic, and maybe just a little bit of a tea leaf like essence, something a little bit dry and tannic, right? So it has some complexities, but it also has a bit more of a spirit note.
Light caramel, real light, maybe. Searching. This is called the Gentle Draft. That is the subtitle with this. The Gentle Draft. The Gentle Dram. Sorry, Dram. I thought it said draft. I couldn't see around the corner there. So it's meant to be gentle. So if that's what they were accomplishing, I mean, they get a 10 out of 10. With some flavors there, some light decadence there. I mean, it's not to be tarnished in any way, but if you're a bourbon drinker, this kind of does not deliver what you want. If you're a single malt drinker, then you can accept this 80 proof light sipper.
Yeah, and I will say on that second sip that I just had, and I allowed it to coat the palate a little bit more. Like those oils do carry through.
It did get a little stronger.
Definitely nicer than that first sip did. So it's one of those I think that will do you well into the springtime, right? It's an easy, lighter
where did that intensity
point.
come from? It wasn't there on the first sip.
It's a fuller, more bold.
It wasn't there on the first sip.
Yeah. It's opened up a little bit.
Now I gotta like.
So everything he said, just
bring that back a little bit.
Right, disregard that, and
let's go ahead. Not totally, but a little bit.
Yeah. So what are you tasting now or enjoying now, and then go ahead into your ratings? Huh?
I mean, the proof jumped through. It didn't do that the first time. A little more finish on the palate now. A little more viscosity. It was never there. This was just so light, easy drinking. It didn't give me no secondary or tertiary flavors or carry through, or it was so lean on the palate that might have been my third sip, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know where the intensity came from. I'm still gonna stay pretty light on this rating.
Okay.
I'm
gonna take a little bit more while you're thinking.
I gotta be honest with this one here.
On the third sip of it. Yeah.
This 6.5. Wow. I gotta be honest with this one here. I'm not. Wow. Like it's not.
It just doesn't have enough depth.
Anytime when I sip something, it doesn't make me want to have another sip.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get a rating of a 7. 6.75, 7.2, and I'm still like, man, I want to go back in for just one more pour. Because even that a lighter proof and all that, if you're not trying to drink bold, heavy, and all that, sometimes it should make you want another pour because it's easy to drink. You have the conversation. It's easy.
Yeah.
I could give it a nice, solid point for balance. The spirit's not too high, the flavor is not too sweet, but I'm 6.5. Maybe it's opening up in my glass now.
I feel you on that. Yep.
It is opening up a little bit in the glass.
But I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's enough to warrant higher than a 6.5 yet. It's opening up, and I think that it's becoming a little more approachable. But still, is it something significant in the flavor profile that once again kind of brings you in?
This is so weird.
And I've
never had a dram that's so lean on the palate, and then I go fourth sip, and I'm like, whoa.
And then it's
not the same bottle.
Yeah. It's starting to develop. But I'm gonna still kind of maintain that 6.5 to maybe 6.75. I went back and had another sip because it had opened up and developed a little bit more on the mid palate.
I agree.
But it's 80 proof, right? And so that could be neat, and like having a little bit of water or just allowing it to breathe a little bit, right? Now, of course, it's already so light, but I do liken it to a whiskey, a single malt that can be enjoyed during the springtime when it's warm outside, and kind of sitting back with maybe 1 cube if you drink your whiskey like that, or a little bit of water, making sure that you ice cold water, making sure that you pour that cold water in your glass, leave a little bit of residual before you pour it over. It could be pretty refreshing and offer some complexity as it gets a little bit warmer out. But right now, during this, still 40, 30, 20 degree temps that we've had here in Washington, D.C., it just seems a little bit lean and a little bit light on the ABV. And so I'm also giving it a 6.5. Yeah, it is opening up.
So weird how it's elevated.
Tomintoul, 16-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey. It's from Speyside. Zoe and I give it a 6.5 right now. We might have to double back to it. That was a fresh crack, almost a fresh crack at least. HD is in the house. What's going on? Enjoying some 1972 single barrel. I'm a
big 1972 fan. But some of that single barrel, I don't know. Out of the lineup, those single barrels are just. I'm jumping to foolproof, or I'm doing sweet wheat. I'm a big 1792 fan.
Okay.
I mean, die hard. I'm a die. I'm about to give me a 1792 t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Down hard over there.
Nice.
Cognac Cask is so good.
Well, we have the ability to just go ahead and let those comments scroll from YouTube and Facebook on the screen. So why not? Why not, man? See more engagement. Cheers to you as well, HD. Thanks so much for chiming in. That's dope. Let's play around with the positioning. I think the wide is a good one. Yeah, the wide one is good. All right. So we're going to keep it going, and shout out to everybody on Instagram, of course, who has joined in.
My mom is talking like I's on tonight. She's talking about Long Island's over here.
Long Island's, huh? There you go.
Long Island, long night.
Okay. Well, hey, the next whiskey
Balvenie.
up for tasting is the Balvenie. It's the 14-year Balvenie.
I'm saying it wrong. Sorry.
Caribbean cask, single malt Scotch whiskey. Everybody, the Balvenie, a classic now from Balvenie. This particular offering was initially released as a 17-year. That's kind of within their exploratory offerings at one point in time, and now it is a core product from Balvenie.
They have a new release too.
Oh yeah,
a 12-year bourbon.
Okay, straight bourbon cask. Okay, yeah. All right, let's get the ticker up there. It's the Balvenie, folks.
This was a
14-year-old Caribbean cask.
This was a birthday gift.
Oh yeah,
my 30th birthday.
Okay.
So I've had this. This is not quite a Bernie special, but because it ain't been 10+ years, but I've had this for almost. Might have been my 29th or 28th, but I'm thinking 30. And probably around last summer, I was cleaning off the back porch.
Oh boy!
And I said, "Whoa, where did that bottle come from?"
Yeah, cleaning off the
so much on that back porch, folks.
Cleaning off the sunroom. He calls it back porch, folks. It's not outside.
It's not outside. It's a sunroom.
Right,
you know, it's
right.
The grill's out there. Jordan's out there.
Oh, you got the grill on the. Okay,
I found the coat. Now I found some whiskey.
Absolutely, it was heat aged.
I just spoke him up, didn't I?
Heat and cool age.
He's on. What's going on?
He's on. But welcome. Still owe you a call, bro. Goodness gracious, it's been a lot going on in the background, though. We're gonna catch up soon. But Balvenie, also Speyside production, probably one of the more famous Speysides that's in the marketplace. So it's also beloved. Their lineup includes the double wood 12-year, right?
I want to try that. This is my favorite. I've only had two, but this is my favorite.
Yeah, they've just introduced a
new
12-year single oat 12-year, huh? Yep. All right. Well, definitely dig into the Caribbean cask, of course, aged in rum casks. Or should I say finished in rum casks? You gotta love the nose on this. Wow. Wow. That's almost like a spirited banana pudding to me right now. Rum, cookie.
I see cookie.
Yeah.
Some cookie though.
Like, yeah. Or for me, it's almost like a sugar cookie, or like one of those you were just talking about the other week, the amaretto cookie.
Yeah,
like an amaretto cookie almost.
Like a gingerbread cookie a little bit told me.
Gingerbread, yeah. And that's neat just because of the ginger component, where you don't see the ginger as much in single malt.
Nah.
But this one is singing with some ginger. That rum component is really coming forward.
By the way, that's a nice bottle shot.
Yeah. Indeed. Okay.
I must say, let's call it 5 to 6 years. This bottle is still holding on. This is intensities are still there. The finish, the palate. We're only at 86 proof. So at 86 proof, there's 6 proof points more. The flavors and intensities are way more dynamic.
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a secondary finish.
Correct.
Ooh, 1792, 12-year next. Love it.
That's right. All right.
HD, where are you located?
Can he say?
I was just trying to point you to a nice 1792 store pick at an amazing price.
How about it?
This being a fellow bourbon lover, I was just trying to point you in an amazing direction.
Indeed.
But wow, this is delivering in like.
Yeah, and I like that it continues to kind of push out good ABV like flavor and good spirited like notes, but they're very complete. It helps to kind of offer up a warm delivery of that rum cask with the sweeter notes from the rum cask. Sometimes your wine cask finishes will push a slightly more diluted alcohol note. It might kind of give you a sweeter profile.
Right, more rounded and calm.
Yeah, a little more rounded and taper the spirit note down. Well, this rum cask gives you those flavors that you can get from many times some of those fortified wine cask finishes, but it keeps the spirit note up. It still tastes like a whiskey and still kind of dry on the finish.
I can see that.
Yeah. This is a fun bottling though, and there was a reason why that 17 years ago, this is probably like 10 years ago plus now, when they initially released a rum cask. They were one of the first to do it. And
wow,
in this 14-year series, still super solid.
I mean, when I looked at this bottle, I was like, it's been on the back porch in the heat. It's been in the cold.
Yeah.
It's already low. And I'm like,
it's like being in a rick house, man.
Yeah. I'm like, man, we need
with nature.
I'm like, we need to finish this. But now I'm like, I don't want to rush. I think I could sit this for another 3 years, 2 or 3 years. I'm saying
corner right there, huh?
I'm saying it's holding.
Yeah, it is holding.
So I'm thinking another 2 or 3 years, I can just.
I don't know if you want to hold it. You might just want to go ahead and finish that, man. It's drinking well right now.
Says the guy who's always down to bad influence, some whiskey drinking. That's the best. I couldn't find the exact word, but I'm gonna go with that. Still some honey comes through this. But folks, you notice we're not really screaming too many caramels. We're not screaming too many vanillins, which it could be a little there. These scotches are just, they're running in this space of clean, raw, honey. I don't know. I'm still learning this single malt word.
A little bit of them. I don't know, a little bit of a kind of sweeter candy-like note there. Right. I'm thinking like almond joy a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a hint of it though. Like nothing too intense. It's pretty refreshing, especially like 2-3 sips in. It's in the pocket right now. A little bit of smokiness, enough spirit just to remind you that you are drinking something that hasn't been, diluted down and manipulated down. It's full flavor. That's great. With a cigar, with some ribs, with.
Yeah, I made ribs last night, bro.
I don't even want to hear about it. And I heard Sipping Brother Dre had some ribs out of the Super Bowl.
And some rack of lamb.
Just one little rib, man.
How much for one rib?
Exactly. How much for one rib? Absolutely. Oh, HD out in Michigan. Nice. Ooh. Nice.
HD, there is a foolproof store pick here at 123 proof. That is dynamite. I'm so sorry you cannot pick it up, bro. If you're in the DMV, DC in the next, I would say you might have it for about a month left. But I've been through 3 bottles. I say I'm buying 3 bottles before he sells out. I've been through 3 bottles. We've had it on the podcast. That store pick is phenomenal. Just let you know, if you're in DC, stop past Chats, find out where that store is.
Okay.
If I say it too loud on here, it might be all gone.
Yeah, you can count on it. All right, so for this one, I'll start it off. I think this is so unbelievably solid. It's a core item now from Balvenie and 14-year Caribbean cask. If you find it, it's certainly one I think deserves a space on your bar. There'll be times like right now, a night like tonight, that it's going to drink well as you head into, but it's also a 4-season, whiskey, I would say. So 4-season whiskey. I can see this in the springtime out you know, out on the water, you know, on Brent's boat or something like that, you know.
On Brent's boat.
Yeah, indeed.
Don't say that. You
Cruising
say his
the
name
Potomac,
3 times,
right?
he's gonna be at the door.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Shout out to Brent. And sorry I didn't make it to the Super Bowl party, man. I know it was a great time. But the summertime, grilling out, right? Especially as you get into the evening, sitting out, fire pit, making some s'mores or something like that, you know, just relaxing. This would be great in the fall. Easy to drink. In the wintertime, it's going to hold you as
Balvenie
well.
lemonade in the summertime.
Yeah, man. Even mess around with cocktails. The price point, I think, is
solid.
Solid.
Not too crazy.
Absolutely. So I'm going 7.25 on this.
I was definitely going there. That is my honest opinion. I was definitely going to go 7.25. It delivers, is good. I mean, just trying to figure out the difference between 6 percentage points, which is really crazy. Because I'm like, how do I get so much more intensity and flavor? Just if we say it's 16 or 10 or 12, it's different. This delivers, is good, it's delicious.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've had this since I turned 30. Now we're talking about whoa, my numbers are off. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I had this longer than I thought I did.
Oh, wow.
Okay. But so, yeah, we can go for 2 years. No, I don't know. Wow, bro. I thought I was. Wow.
Indeed. Well, we are enjoying this. Another rating. Another Zoe and Bernie equal rating.
I agree.
For the
7.25
Balvenie, everybody. The Balvenie 14-year. This is their Caribbean Cask 14-year Speyside production. 7.25 from Zoe and from me. It's just such a solid drink, solid dram, something you should just have on your bar. It just hits the right spot, man. You know, it doesn't necessarily over deliver in crazy complexity, but it's a good proof point. It's a fantastic palate weight and beautiful depth of flavor. It's versatile. You can have it all 4 seasons. I think whether you're smoking a cigar, having a meal with it, you know, out and about on the water. Yeah, late evening.
Yeah, this is it.
Dram.
Happy hour, just to mellow down.
Indeed. Yeah, didn't even think about like the happy hour bar scene after work.
Friday night. Solid.
Yeah, turned down. Absolutely. It's solid. 7.25 from Zoe and myself. All right. Well, good stuff, man. Good start to the show, I will say. And once again, happy birthday to Chats. You know, gosh, it has been quite an honor to carry on the legacy of Chats Liquors. Of course, you see right there, Chats Barrel Pick from Lost Whiskey Club. This is a Capitol Hill collaborative. Nick Cioffi, his wife Liz, their son live right here on Capitol Hill. He is co-owner of Lost Whiskey Club. They're out in Fairfax, Virginia, and right here, Chats Liquors, of course, on Capitol Hill. This is the Capitol Hill institution in that it is Chats Liquors.
Capitol Hill crew.
Come on. The oldest wine and spirit shop on Capitol Hill. 92 years we are celebrating. 48 years in my family, folks. And it was reopened on February 1st, 1978 by my dad, my mom, and my grandmother. Shout out to them. Rest in peace, Dad and Grandma. My mother is doing well. There's a picture here of my mother, my sister, Dr. O, and myself for an occasion. Man, we got some good wines right there. We got a little Opus 1 on that barrel. We got a little Chateau Lafite Rothschild on that barrel. And we have some Geoffroy Chambertin from Jean-Michel Guillaume. Goodness gracious, that's a good looking. No, that's Burgundy. That's Bourgogne. It's looking good, looking good, looking good.
I can't wait till that green label comes.
And shout out to them. Absolutely. And of course, you know, my mother from Ophelia of Ophelia's Flowers. And then, of course, they want to borrow the name for Ophelia's Fish House, which was operational over there next door at 501 8th Street, Southeast Washington, D.C. It is now called Civic, folks. Civic is open. At least the early hours are.
Nice.
The early hours are up and running there at Civic.
The coffee is amazing.
The coffee is amazing. Absolutely.
That's I don't even have my coffee sweet no more. I have officially transitioned into drinking black coffee. Cappuccino, unsweetened.
Absolutely.
Caramel cappuccino is my go-to.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, coffee's changed me. No more sweet coffee for me.
Absolutely. But shout out to Civic. That's a cappuccino right there made by Nala, the head chief barista there at Civic. And man, the cappuccino is just so delicious.
Cappuccino, boy.
Man, I mean, this has nothing but whole milk in it, man. Nothing else.
I got oat milk.
It's so balanced. It's so delicious. And the right viscosity and all, man. It's just.
I said, is the barista or the machine? The look I got, folks, is the barista.
All about the barista, right? So y'all check out Civic on 8th. They are open from 8 to 2 p.m. Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 3 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays right now. More hours coming. Something else to share. Oh, you remember when Fawn Weaver was here in DC, not only back in November, but also in December. We were over at Civic. She was doing a bottle signing and all. Well, there she is. You hear everything in the news about Uncle Nearest. But gosh, what an amazing journey it's been. What a historic brand this is. The man it represents and commemorates is Nathan Green, the guy who was the first distiller of Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey, but he was the pioneer, the founder of the Lincoln County style, aka the Tennessee whiskey style. And we had a bottle signing of the copper label cognac cask that dropped back in December. Well, we may be getting a few more bottles, folks. And so we are doing a pre-sale on the last bottles in existence that will be hitting chat soon. Go to chatsdc.com. You can see, just scroll down the front page. You'll see the availability of another pre-order of Uncle Nearest copper cask labels. And that is a cognac cask based off of the 1856 Uncle Nearest whiskey cask strength. Beautiful stuff. Go to chatsdc.com, scroll down that first page, and go ahead and grab a pre-order. We should have it in another week and a half or so. And so be on the lookout for that. And super excited for it as well. Fantastic, man. Okay.
Taster flights next door after each show at Civic. You know what?
Rick, that
wouldn't be a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
That's an idea. We'll see if something like that could work. You know, the jury is out for the moment, but great tip. Let's see what we can do. But just overall, that's a great idea, man, to be able to maybe incorporate a few more guests and maybe an event around Whiskey Wednesday. We'll consider that, Rick. We'll try to figure that out. Indeed. But Zoe, anything else, man, from you?
I'm just waiting on this amazing barrel from Black Draft.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
I'm running out of countdown numbers. I'm at zero, minus now. You know?
Indeed.
But that, I mean, folks, the pre-orders are up for those
That's
two.
Right. They're also at ChatsDC.
They are amazing. I think we picked from what was that, 30 gallon?
Yes, 30-gallon double barrel.
Concentrated, twice as fast, matured. Flavor's crazy, color's amazing. Folks,
spent almost 3 years in that second cask. That's crazy.
And we haven't got it yet, which means we probably still add a few months more than what we might know.
Indeed. So check it out at chatsdc.com. It's also on pre-order. Type in Black Draft for that one, though, in the search bar. And we look forward to having that in shop. And HD says that next is a 1792 sweet.
Ooh, I'm jealous.
That's my
favorite.
That's if I'm gonna drink some 1792, that's sweet wheat.
That's sweet wheat.
And I'm not an overall 1792 ultra fan like Zoe is.
You know, I might need a double oatmeal small batch. That could be really interesting.
Absolutely. All right, man. Well,
I had my water rinse too.
Indeed.
So let's move on to the next bottle.
Bottoms up with Balvenie. Absolutely. Chess birthday bash for sure. Brother Whiskey joined in fun. What's going on, Brother Whiskey? Hope all is well. And Balvenie is the boss in Bangkok. Indeed. Love it. He's on. Let's go, man.
Folks,
what's up next?
I just have to show and pay homage. I do not distribute this anymore as of a Friday ago. I'm so sad,
folks.
I'm so sad.
Sherry Cask, American single malt whiskey,
straight out of
Colorado.
That Colorado spring water, folks. This product, this brand, does not get the attention it deserves. The quality it delivers for the price it delivers.
I have to agree. They are really doing some amazing things.
Well, starting as of a year ago, I think they started so they had the Diamond Series. They rebranded, and Diamond Series went from just putting out age statements or a different batch from barrels to barrel finishings. Okay. So the new Diamond Series has different barrel finishings. Stranahan has been doing amazing things. They just did a 12-year-old aged in blonde beer cask, which is fire, cinnamon. The Amberana feel came through. They just dropped the 12-year we had on here.
Yeah.
Without a barrel finish. I'm sorry. The blonde finish was a 10-year. The one I recently bought was a 12-year. And this brand is so delicious. It's small production. It's crafted. You're getting these grains from the mountains. They're grained to glass. They're doing everything that you can ask for from a supplier, from a production, without the astronomical cost on the shelf. I mean, there's another way to say it.
Yeah. So, what's the proof point on this bad boy?
The nose on this is crazy. It's like fruit punch and other crazy stuff going on.
I get a lot of cherry. I get a lot of cherry. But it's like borderline spirit.
The oak comes through.
I just wonder. I get a little bit of acetate, but that sometimes can be cherry.
I think that's the cherry acetone fat.
Yeah,
but I get that,
and I'm sensitive to that because it's like a little bit of. Let's see. I'm gonna taste it first and then see if it.
You can smell the toast and char from the barrel on this.
Yeah, it has a lot on the nose. It's like so voluptuous, very giving.
You get some of that for me.
A lot of rich fruit.
I like for me, I describe it as the wet barrel characteristic, like from a fresh dump. And I just like the smell of like the oak that comes through from a fresh dump of whiskey.
Yeah. Even has a little bit of a slight little burgundy-esque hue on the as far as the visuals go. The reflections.
Where did you see the finish? I did open this bottle.
I will say that acetone has dissipated now.
Open this bottle a week ago.
More of the wood.
A week ago.
Yeah.
I'm getting cherry and vanilla.
Yeah.
I'm getting toasted, like a toast finish.
Almost cherry pie. Like a little bit of cherry pie crust. A little bit of
like cherry vanilla ice cream.
Cherry vanilla ice cream. I'm more so getting like vanilla ice cream on a cherry pie. Dang, I need to hook that up soon. Yeah. With a little crumble.
But I'm also getting like
some crumble crust.
That round, malty, oxidative characteristic, kind of like kind of round and malty, kind of like.
Yep.
This is very complex.
Yeah, the nose is fantastic.
There's a lot of salinity here. I gotta see the what's the word? Not salt, but what's the word I'm looking for? Salinity. It's weird. But
maybe even
minerality.
Maybe there's a little bit of, I don't know. When you said that in the mid palate, maybe there's a little bit of that snow melt making its way on down the mountain.
This also allows you
to up a little bit of mineral.
This makes you want the next sip though. You go through all the transition.
The pH is fresh.
The secondary, tertiary characteristics, taste. It finishes, cleans up the palate. You want the next sip.
Yo, clean. I wasn't expecting it to be so clean. The pH on this is just so beautiful.
Stranahan does not get the credit they deserve. They really don't.
True that.
They deliver
all
amazing
the experimental
product.
stuff that they're doing. The one-offs that they're doing, or things that they're just kind of,
folks, there was a burrow that came through.
Playing around with it's beautiful.
There was a burrow that came through.
Mm-hmm.
One of my stores called me up, bought every bottle we had in inventory. Every bottle we had.
I believe it. This is fun.
I went to the account, tried to buy a bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Say it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean it's gone? But there was a whiskey group who heard about it, and they contacted me, and they bought every bottle.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was so mad. But they're finishing what they're doing. The water quality, the grains and stuff they're growing, the malt they're growing is crazy, folks. Pick up their series. Matter of fact, I want to try some of their older juice before I even got hip to the brand. Like those old bottles sitting on the shelf that's old label. Their early productions where they had the production down to a T, or they had younger juice.
I mean, it took a little while, right? But man.
And as you know, their signature, they come with this tin cap. Every bottle comes with this jigger. Jigger. Because I don't want to call it shot glass.
Yeah, 2 ounce, 1 ounce.
A measuring jigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this delivers. I think so far this might be the best bottle on the table so far. Must say.
Wow. Yep. I think it's definitely one thing you can see is that this is certainly an American single malt. The American single malts, of course, usually aging in a warmer climate than the counterparts in Scotland and Ireland, right? To an extent. Right? Well, for America, yeah, higher elevation and all, but still those summers get pretty warm.
Yeah.
But compared to Scotland, it is not that northern of an appellation. But also they get fresher, newer bourbon casks, right? And so Stranahan's always tends to look even darker than the others because number one, maybe fresher, newer American oak, and that is aging in a warmer climate, just that absorption and extraction of that oak into the whiskey is greater. So you do get a more powerful product that definitely speaks more so to the American whiskey palate.
There's so much,
which is perfect.
There's so much toast here.
Yeah.
There's so much toast here, folks. Like the palate, there's so much flavor still on the palate.
All right,
this is a good one.
I think it is good, man. And you're up, bro, for the rating first.
There's this balance of, am I rating whiskey or am I rating scotch? Am I rating single malt?
You know what
I'm saying?
Single malt. Well, you're rating whiskey.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
whiskey. Shout out to
am I on a whiskey scale or am I on a single malt scale? Because you're going to get different tones, different flavor profiles, different intensities from a single malt than you would a bourbon. So like when I'm giving these ratings, like, am I on a single malt scale or am I on a whiskey scale? Am I tying these in together, like saying I'm putting this next to a bourbon, or are we on a single malt scale?
Well, I think just as a whiskey itself, you have to kind of consider that, but you have to realize what you're drinking. Like if you are drinking a rye, you have to kind of have the expectation that, hey, this is a rye whiskey. We recognize the classification. And for that, how well does it deliver? We shouldn't expect a rye whiskey to taste like a Highland single malt.
7.5.
Right? So, okay, there you go.
7.5.
There you go.
It delivers. It's really good. I don't take nothing away from these people. Well, I've had production by them. I would tell you right now, it's an 8 on the table.
Well, bro,
as a single malt.
All I'm trying to say is we have been in sync tonight, 7-5.
But
all day
because
long.
that 10-year beer finish was on this table, I'd tell you it's an 8.82.
Yeah.
And you had it.
Well, there you go. Absolutely.
But this production is solid, it's good. This could be an everyday sipper that will deliver a lot of complexity.
Sherry cask finish.
7.5, around 50, 60 bucks on the show. 50 bucks, I think.
Single malt.
You won't lose. You won't lose. 50, 60 bucks, you will not lose.
Whiskey out of Colorado, USA. Indeed. What was our proof point on this, though?
90.
It was 90 proof.
Go Buffs. Dion, out Colorado. Go Buffs.
There it is. Zoe and I both give it a 7.5, folks. Good stuff.
Gotta shout my man out. Go Buffs.
Good stuff. Right. Absolutely.
All right, Burn, your turn.
Oh, man.
First crack. Come on, man. You don't get to open too many bottles.
Okay.
You always act like you
final pour of the night. 1794. I'm sorry, 1792 full proof.
Hey, shout out to HD. If you're looking for a cognac finish, there's a lot in DC.
What he's trying to tell you is you need to come on DC, huh?
There's a foolproof barrel pick sitting in a store you need to get. You need to come down here, grab those 2 bottles. I'll make sure they're available.
But he's about to pour some 1792 foolproof.
He ain't got the store pick that's sitting in this store. I guarantee you, because after I drank this bottle, it was hard for me to drink a regular foolproof. It do not hit the same.
Yeah.
It do not hit the same.
Gotcha.
I've had other foolproofs. We had another one on here.
Yeah.
Still wasn't good as the first one.
Wow.
So I'm just putting it out there.
Okay. Well, transition time, folks. Transition time.
Hey, Mike Mo.
Wow.
Try to talk me into some of this Peat stuff. I got a great deal on this bottle. Never had it, never heard of it. That's what Whiskey Wednesday is all about.
That's what it's all about.
Drinking what you know and learning what you don't.
That's the tagline if there's ever been one.
I'm trying to tell you.
Wow. Well, this is a new one for all of us. Wemyss Malt Peat Chimney blended.
Oh, this is a blend.
Malt. It's a Scotch whiskey. It is a blended malt. That means that it is a blend of various single malts of an array of distilleries in Scotland. They aren't quite being super specific yet as far as like which regions, sub-regions they're sourcing them from. But let's go ahead and get a pour. But as Zoe said, okay, you do the duty burning. Okay, cool. I will do the task of opening this bottle.
I just put my eye on a few Springbanks.
Okay, don't know. I'm sorry. Don't say
there are some Springbanks on the way that I think I gotta add to my repertoire.
Wait a minute. Why is the tag being torn? Okay, I'm sorry about that.
There's some Springbanks like a 15, maybe a 20. Colors
old
crazy.
School 20.
Colors crazy.
I haven't seen the 20 in a while. That might be the old school 20.
Colors crazy, by the way.
Wow.
Oh, Mike, this is all you. All paint chips.
Okay.
All the
Peat Chimney blended malt Scotch whiskey. So this is our first and only blended malt or blended whiskey period on the table. It's coming from Edinburgh. And
I got a pretty good price on this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it should be in the sense that it is a blended malt. It looks like it has, I'll just read it. Peat Chimney is a Scotch whiskey that combines a small batch selection of peaty, Isla, Highland, Island, and lighter Speyside single malts.
Wow.
To create a handcrafted whiskey named for its mellow balance of sweet peat smoke, maritime character, and subtle citrus flavors.
It does smell sweet and peaty at the same time.
That's what they're saying.
Not smoky, but peaty.
Okay. Sweet peat.
Sweet
peat. It's definitely like barbecue smoke and
no, this is not barbecue smoke.
Put in another layer of sauce on those ribs.
No, this smells like water paint.
Wow. Water painting.
I can associate this with my childhood.
Water painting.
In a good way.
Water paint. Oh, there's a lot of sweetness coming forth now.
There's a lot of sweetness with that peat.
Mike
would love this.
Yeah. Think so?
It's so smooth and round. The peat and smoke there. If you don't like peat, you won't like it. If you're trying to learn peat, this is kind of a beginner bottle for peat for me. There's so much sweetness there. If you're not a peat lover, it does take you your second and third sip to push the sweet characteristics a little more forward past the peat and the smoke. But there is a balance to this. I don't know. I mean, if you're a Lagavulin guy, kind of like, I guess, or
yeah, I mean that's what this will associate to a bit because it is pretty heavy on the peat on the Isla side right now. Because so you might even liken it to like a Johnny Walker 15-year, the green label.
I was about to say that. I was getting to go towards the blended scotches, but this is a little more peat than Johnny Walker 15.
Yeah,
this is more peat than all the Johnny Walker 15.
So right, it is. Although it's Isla, Speyside, other isles of Highland, it's like, why is there so much peat? But because the peat dominates, right?
It did
the
dominate.
Isla peated whiskey that's the first ingredient or first appellation that's listed there is dominant in this, and so it stands by its name. It calls itself the Peat Chimney.
This doesn't run me off. So I can start with peat. This could be a beginner,
but it is an Isla
for the price.
Lefroy, Ardbeg.
It is
alternative. Port Charlotte, maybe, but probably at a much less lower price point. Yeah,
it is 10 year. Okay.
So all those that I named are 10-year expressions. This is a malted blend. So this should hit like a fraction of the price of one of those. And that's what it's made for, I would assume. Maybe half the price or so. Am I right on that or not quite?
There's conversations we had,
a little bit.
Not quite.
Okay.
But it can be an attractive price.
I'm intrigued.
But for everyday sipper, to get the flavor profiles of
that's tough.
Those other brands, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you're the guy who comes home from work, he loves
God.
Yeah, but that's not right now though.
Okay.
But if you're the person who comes home and you are a Ardbeg, you are a Lefroy, a Lagavulin drinker, and that's your go-to because you consider those your everyday sippers.
Yeah.
This would, I don't know where I rank this. I don't think I rank this as my Ardbeg and all that. I think I put this more so like in the bourbon world, this would be my Michter's everyday sipper in the bourbon world. I'm trying to find the translation for Scotch because I don't drink a lot. But this will be my Michter's everyday sippers. You know that everyday lineup tier that's all the same price?
For a PD.
But for the PD side.
PD side. Okay.
This would be my everyday sippers.
Okay.
I think it's delivered. I think it delivers and it's delicious. A little sweet. It's peaty. You can throw it in your bar. You won't think twice about it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
See?
Yeah. Okay.
Man, you talk about that. Like this one, I want to try this one though.
Okay.
I think that's the Hive. Is that the Spice King? No, this is the Spice King.
Okay.
Do we have any though?
Well, for an alternative to,
I'm telling you,
the peated side of single malt
of an everyday sipper.
Okay, I see what you mean now. Then that's not bad. Let me put that there so I can remember it for sure. I want to remember that.
I think this delivers.
Folks, I mean, you see such a range online of this whiskey, and this is absolutely for the peat heads, right?
This definitely is for the peat heads.
Yeah, this is for peat heads.
Online is what, $80?
I mean, you see a range from like, oh, that's a 12-year. Okay. $70, $65, $40.
Not for this one.
I mean, if we bought it in, it wouldn't be more than $40. You know,
I
would even try to be closer to 30 if that's possible. You know, if y'all like peated whiskeys, drop a line. We might go ahead and have to source this out and bring some in for you all to try as well. Shout out to Dr. Oliver. What's going on, cousin? How are you, fam?
Them pea heads, this is right up the alley.
Mm-hmm.
The more and more I sip, the more and more the pea is less offensive.
Right.
You just adapt to it. This definitely goes with a cigar.
Yeah.
The more I drink it, it's less offensive.
Mm-hmm. But it is light enough where it's super clean on the finish.
Mm-hmm.
And where I would love to have this is, and I've been getting into it with like some of the Bricklady and so forth, Bricklady, which is non-peated, but even Port Charlotte with oysters.
Allergic.
That's right. Absolutely. I'm talking to the wrong audience. Talking to the wrong audience.
This is 92
oysters,
proof.
shellfish, and so forth. This could be a lot of fun, man.
This is 92 proof.
The brininess of it.
I can see the
smokiness of it with oysters and mussels and so forth. That could be a lot of fun. Hoping that Civic, has
a peated
eventually their oyster program.
A peated Scotch sauce from some mussels.
Yeah. Sauce. Yep, absolutely.
Those meatballs I made, you saw was with the Yates Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Oh man,
this is tasting good.
This is actually.
I might have to do this with some barbecue sauce. See if the peat comes through once I reduce it and add barbecue sauce. I gotta see how it carries. Yeah. This will be awesome.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, I really like this as well. I think the freshness factor of it is where I really enjoy it. Now it's peated. It's a peated blended malt whiskey, not a single malt whiskey, because it's not from one distillery. They source whiskeys from multiple distilleries, from Islay, from the Highlands, from Speyside, from some of the Isles of the Highlands, blend them together for this particular expression called Peat Chimney. And what I like about it is that you get that peatiness in the aromatics and you get it on the palate, but throughout the entire flavor profile, there's a freshness that's there and a lightness in the intensities, as well as carrying on to the finish. And we're talking about 92 proof points on this as well. I really like it for what it is. I had no expectation really, but for something that's peaty, but shows a level of balance for what it is. I think it's executed quite nicely. I think that I'm gonna be, for this production, I'm going 7.5 for this, man. That might be 7.25. Now let me change that. I'm going 7.25 for this. Where's my ticker? I lost my ticker, everybody. I'm doing 7.25 for this.
So you can have a single malt small batch.
You can have a single malt small batch.
You can have a blended single malt.
Sure,
you can have technically a single, maybe a single barrel small batch.
Might be like,
a single barrel.
I'm
saying, but can you have a small batch single malt?
Sure, small batch just means that there's
blended within their
really
distillery,
right? There's no legal.
Because I never knew. So Johnny Walker, right, is blended. So they're sourcing from different distilleries for that Johnny Walker.
All their classic malts,
but I never knew that.
Lagavulin.
I thought they were blending within their house. I thought they were blending within their house. They're blending from different distilleries.
Correct.
And their umbrella is Johnny Walker. Wow.
Correct. The brand is Johnny Walker.
So the gold label is blended too?
All of them.
So it's a blended 18-year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I never knew that. I thought blend mean I'm just blending in my house. I didn't know you blending from all over.
No. So it's a blend of the classic single malts. That's Cragganmore, that's Talisker, that's Lagavulin, that's Oban, that's Balvenie, and that's Glenkinchie.
So they have never done a Johnny Walker production per se.
No, like, Johnny Walker is a blended.
So I'm saying they haven't done a single barrel.
And it's not even a blended malt whiskey. It's not even a blended malt Scotch whiskey. It's a standard blended whiskey.
Right.
That means that half of it, or a significant portion of it, is neutral grain spirit.
Agreed. Right. Well, my question is so they've never done like a Johnny Walker.
There is no Johnny Walker distillery.
Jeez, I did not know that.
Right.
That's insane for how much Johnny Walker sells. That's insane.
Yeah. Of course. But they were one of the iconic
blenders.
Yeah, blended. They are the icon of the blended whiskey world.
That's insane for how much Johnny Walker 18 sales. That's insane.
Yeah, but it's still like minimum 18-year-old whiskey in that. So, for what it is, and for what they do, and for the brand that they are. Yeah, absolutely. And so that's why some entities might say, I'd rather enjoy an actual single malt for that price. And then some individuals that don't know and just going off a brand name, that's a flex. So I'm drinking Johnny Walker Blue. That's a flex. But so that's the pinnacle. Johnny Walker Blue. You go to the bar, you're drinking a Johnny Walker Blue.
There's different ones. The Ghost is like that. Johnny Walker Blue Ghost. But do you think that they're getting 8-year-old blends and then they're holding on to it until it's 18? Or you think they're not buying 18?
No, they control it all. This is the Diageo product. They control it all.
They're not purchasing 18-year-old juice.
They own everything that they make the Johnny Walker from. They own all those other distilleries that I just mentioned. They own all of those.
Now it's making more and more sense why they can sustain this.
Right.
So I'm trying to figure out how do you sustain this? And now that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's where I was getting at.
Give me a rating for this.
7.5.
7.5. Okay.
No.
Indeed.
We were in agreement. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was 7.2. It
can't be 7.5. 7.25.
This was really good.
Yeah, it's not an
everyday. It's an everyday sipper.
Takes it as good as
it's an everyday sipper.
For a peated version 7.25. Right. Yeah, it's solid.
It's
absolutely.
When I start getting higher ratings.
Now let's continue to talk about. Shout out to JC Quality. What's going on? Shanti, what's happening? Shout out to my man Ali, what's going on? And I am
Millie
T. Nice.
Okay.
What's happening?
Trying to figure it out.
So yeah, just talking about Johnny Walker. This each of those distilleries, Glenkinchie, Cragganmore, Talisker, Lagavulin, Oban, and
you said Balvenie.
Yeah, Balvenie. They're all owned by the company. And so they control all of the production.
That's crazy.
Their single malts are packaged, marketed as their own separate entities.
Agreed.
Then for the Johnny Walker brand, they will utilize each of those distilleries in different components depending on the expression. For instance, Johnny Walker Green is a heavier peated single malt. So they rely more so on Lagavulin and Talisker, the peated expressions of single malt. But it's not just a malted barley, it's cut with neutral grain spirit, right? Johnny Walker Black utilizes a bit of peat as well. So they're also using some Talisker and Lagavulin, but it also goes a little bit more round. So more Speyside is using that, and then more Highlands is using, right? Kind of in that order. But they have like the Johnny Walker Black, and then they have the Johnny Walker Double Black. So that intensifies the
double
peat
black.
note.
I like double black.
Yeah, that intensifies the peat note and the richness. So they are heavier on the Isla and Speyside on double black than they are in the traditional black. Johnny Walker Red is probably showcasing more of the Highlands.
Way more Highlands.
Right?
So much
more Highland and Speyside. Right? And then when you get into those older expressions, it's older whiskeys in being blended in a more sophisticated way. And we're talking about like the gold label 18-year. We're talking about Johnny Walker Blue as well, which we can kind of call that like a 25-year-old, right? Oh, they don't age state that. So yeah, that's the rundown.
BDBC, DC in the building.
What's happening? Tycoon, what's going on, bro? How's Charlotte treating you? Hey, we're just in the house now. It's been a fun Whiskey Wednesday.
The spirit note, the sweetness, there has some balance here.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of surprisingly good, especially for the price point.
Wow, surprisingly. For the price point, say it like that.
Surprisingly good.
It's delivering
for like what they're calling themselves, a peat chimney. The balance that they're able to get, I think, is solid. And that's one that, like, if you have access to a malted blend, why drink just a blended whiskey? Something like this, something like Campbellton Lock, something like even what is it, Monkey Shoulder, or in others that are malted blends as opposed to just a blended.
This was good bump right here.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I think for real, you want me to tell you what I really think?
What's that?
I think Mike Moe is trying to turn us into peat drinkers.
Well, I'll drink some peat here and there. Hey, Tycoon, what's going on? Hey, hello to Jen as well. Hello to Jen for me, please.
You should have had that with a drop of water.
Meet the world. What's going on? Solution.
You heard me? You should have a drop of water.
Huh?
You should have a drop of water.
With this?
No, with this.
Oh yeah.
The roundness with the peat and the sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
It just married. It married crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's not much. I put water in. I feel like it's way like better.
Mm-hmm.
It was rounded with the water. I mean, that was a good boy. Once you start drinking peat,
yeah,
your palate is done. Can't go back. You can't go back.
That is drinking so easy though now.
How are you drinking that after all this peat, bro? How? It doesn't even make it seem possible.
Try it. Try that. Try it. Just put some in you, and you don't even need water necessarily to cut it. But even after I did that,
was good with a drop of water. I'm telling you,
still solid. That's a solid whiskey. It's grown on me.
This is better with water. I'm telling you, it's crazy. The peat goes down just a little bit. The sweet tone comes up just a little bit, and it just browns out.
Okay.
Because I always ask you, I put water in it, the spirit note jumps up. You put water in it.
Well, I will say that single malts, unlike most others, single malts can certainly benefit at times in maybe react.
Now ice, not a drop of water.
Yeah, in a positive way with water.
I think sometimes a lot of single malts don't have a high proof.
Nah, this is like bacon, smoky bacon, smoked bacon now. That's breakfast right here. It'll wake you up.
You didn't add no water though.
Eggs. I did. I left some water in the glass.
This one has changed a lot. There's way more intensity there than it was when we first opened it. This changed with a drop of water.
In a good way or not?
Good way.
Yeah.
I like it more with the water.
Yeah.
There's 2 drops of water. I like it way more.
Man, these are solid. Folks, it's been a great time. This Whiskey Wednesday has turned out to
Peat Chimney is on the way to you.
Surprising, absolutely. Yeah,
check it out.
Might make its way
Peat Chimney at Chats.
Absolutely. Wow. And Rick, man, is weird, man. And aged, of course, in used bourbon casks, if we're referring to all of these single malt whiskeys, whether they're Scotch whiskeys or the American whiskeys. The tradition is to age initially in used bourbon casks, and then you might finish it with another cask. The two middle whiskeys were finished in secondary casks, the Balvenie and rum casks, the Stranahan's and Oloroso sherry casks. Two bookmarks here were only used bourbon cask age. Keep in mind, most of the old brand name distilleries are owned by, yes, international companies. Exactly. They sell small batch products, but usually only at the distillery. Gotta go there. Absolutely. You have to realize that so much of the marketplace, especially here in the States, and globally, really, are owned by a handful of larger global corporations. It's unique and fun when we can kind of deviate from that and showcase a selection that differentiates itself from those bigger names. And that's what we try to focus on here at Chats, you know, and that's kind of what keeps us motivated to come in and talk whiskey and to taste whiskey, to share whiskey, so forth and so on.
How about that barrel?
Ooh.
Did you taste when I poured you? What you think?
Man, not bad for it.
It's changing.
It is changing.
I felt like the spirit note jumped up a little bit though.
Did it? I was doing the tasting. It probably waited till I finished the wine tasting,
and
then after, by the time I finally got to it, which was probably like 2 hours later, there was no spirit note on there. It was beautiful.
I feel like we could taste as much as we want because as long as we got 2/5 left, I think that's all that matters. Well, 3/5. Let me say 3/5. I can't. AE, I ain't forget you. Mr. Saunders, as long as we got 3/5 left, that's all that matters.
Well, what you trying to do? You trying to give it a little preview? What are we doing?
I mean, let's see what it's.
Okay.
That was a week. Well, almost. Well, no, that was Saturday. I was in,
that
right?
was Saturday. That was Saturday.
Today is Wednesday.
Yep.
I mean, why not?
Indeed.
We got to lose.
Mm-hmm. You first. Yeah, so this is Zoe's.
No, this is a Chatsboro. Stop saying Zoe. This is us.
A Zoe project.
The three bros.
Yeah, it certainly is. No.
Oh, you said come on now? I'm trying to figure out what did he say? Come on now?
Good gosh, man.
Like I ain't pouring never sign.
No, you poured plenty, bro.
This is the Bros Barrel. The Bros Barrel.
Wow, come on.
Shout out to Mr.
Get back in the.
Shout out to Mr. Sanders himself. Anders. I'm sorry, I said Sanders. Anders. The color is getting darker.
How long has it been now? 2 months?
No.
When did the barrel go?
I think it was January 8th.
And that was January, first week. Okay.
We just made a month.
That was only a month.
Well, wow. It probably tasted like 5 times since then.
The color is gorgeous.
The color's changing.
Of course, we are now kind of in the after hours. It happens at Chad's, happens on Whiskey Wednesday, the after hours, where the shenanigans begin, right? I mean, it just starts deviating to other arenas. So Zoe's barrel project, folks.
Our barrel
We've
project.
had Zoe's stave projects. This is Zoe's barrel project. And if you can see this barrel right here, it's a Buffalo Trace barrel.
Dude, we're only 1 month in.
This bad boy has 2 whiskeys. One an Alabama whiskey, another a Kentucky straight whiskey. Both of them rye styles or high rye styles of bourbon. Zoe just jumped off the camera to go grab the bottles, I guess. Oof. Although the bottles were sitting back here at one point in time. Okay, yeah. He's I mean,
he's kind of dark though.
So
maybe the blend made it lighter.
Maybe. But one is a Clyde Mays
6 year.
6 year 110 proof straight bourbon whiskey. This is out of Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Indeed. 110 proof. Absolutely. And then we got a Old Bardstown 101.
101?
Yeah. From the good old Willett Distillery of Kentucky. And it's about a 2-to-1 ratio, right? 2 parts to 1 part.
Less than that. I guess 2 to 1, 1/3. 2 to 1.
Yeah.
2 to 1.
1/3, 2/3, right?
Yeah. 2 to 1. I would say about 2 to 1.
Yep.
But this is tasting. And we can't taste no more though. We've tasted too much in the first 3 days, 30 days.
So with that 2-to-1 ratio, we should be at about probably winning the cask, maybe about
100?
at 103, 104. With the 101 and 110.
Let's see.
2-to-1. Oh, actually, no, a little higher than that. Probably about 10.
Let me see.
Probably about 106.
Let me see if I can do some type of crazy math here.
106.66 proof.
107.
106.66 proof.
Yeah,
come on now.
So we had 107 proof, folks.
I ain't got the whatchamacallit. I got the Remy and Coke, the basic, really. Okay, yep.
But now, so we had 107 proof, which is Weller 107. Can we be better than Weller? Can it taste better
than Weller 107?
Come what?
Come on
June.
now, Auntie.
June. We 6 months.
Is that going to be too long?
Nah.
This thing is drinking. It's smelling great right now.
It need time, though. It need time.
Yeah, but
I need there's some more malt. There's some more malt. There's some more vanilla and some more toast that can come through here. Some color. I see June. I think that we just do. I mean, it's our first. It's the first barrel at chat, so I think we just.
There you go.
We just leave it and wait till June.
Indeed.
I think we got space.
Top shots. What's happening?
We got space for like 3 more barrels up there.
B-ball dad. B-ball dad. My man, look at that.
We got space for
1984.
Like 3 more barrels up there. We could put 2 or 3 more barrels up there.
Okay.
Might as well start some barrel space up there.
We got a Virginia distillery there right there.
Yeah, we got to figure out what to put in there though.
Way over there.
What goes in there?
Hey,
some Henry
Zoe
McKenna
project.
Some Henry McKenna half gallon.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Eagle Red 10.
We can mess around with some B Trace half. Well, it's not high enough proof.
Eagle Red 10.
You gotta have high proof though.
Every whiskey's not high proof.
You know, but yeah, we can't put anything in a barrel that's under 100 proof though.
Why?
Because it'll dilute. It'll taste like water, man. It'll water down, man.
How the proof gonna water down?
Yo, you know, even like a Michter's goes in a barrel at like 105, right? You can't put any 90 proof stuff in a barrel. Can't do it. Just can't do it. It has to be over 100. Yep. Ooh. And that little barrel over there, I mean, that could be a play. Not that one. That's too big, man. Got a 1.5. That's a 3 liter.
We got to invest.
Yeah, that's 2 bottles. 2 bottles as opposed to.
And now it's called an investment.
4 bottles. That will hold 4 bottles.
No, it's the same size.
The other one.
Same size. Same size.
Sure. And that was
4, 2, 6.5, 7.
That was 5.
6.5, 7. 6.5. No, because we put 4. We put 5 of these and 2.5 of these. So 7, 7.5. So it's called an investment. We're not gonna pour it in the trash.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna drink it.
Sure.
Who doesn't want a double oak willet? Rye. Who's gonna say no to that?
I prove rye. I mean, that's a play.
Who's gonna say no to that?
I need to check on the bourbon. That bourbon was so good, man.
What bourbon?
The
4-year?
The 4-year purple top.
Oh, I just drank some Sunday.
Man, we killed those 12 or so bottles that we got in.
Super Bowl Sunday didn't come through. I was crushing.
Ooh,
the menu was amazing.
Family show. Indeed. Well,
folks, let's sign out.
Goodness gracious, we've had
Happy Valentine's Day. Bernie's birthday's coming up.
Absolutely. Oh man, it's coming up.
Hey, the lineup is gonna be pretty amazing.
Oh wow, Justin, appreciate it. Thanks for the content. If you ever have a chance to visit Stranahan's distillery, I strongly recommend it.
You better.
The VIP tour gets you a taste of the Snowflake single malt, which is sold on one day. Wow. Okay, well, we will take you up on that. I gotta get in there.
So Bernie's birthday lineup is gonna be live. Just in time though, because I'm leaving the day after Whiskey Wednesday.
Love that handle. Welcome. Huh?
I'm leaving the day after Whiskey Wednesday.
Yeah.
Just in time for your birthday.
Right, absolutely. You're gonna miss my
lineup
birthday.
is gonna be delicious. Mr. Anders, make sure you're here. Who else needs to be in the building for this? Clay need to be in the building. Let's see who else. Josh need to be in the building.
He's here now.
P. Langston in the building.
Dre
Sipping Brother Dre in the building. L Boogie in the building. BJ in the building.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm calling everybody out.
Love it.
Be in the building because
crew.
Whatever we open is going home after that.
Absolutely. And man, Mike Motion in the building.
M Dog in the building. Ellie in the building.
Ellie. Absolutely.
Puerto Rican beauty queen in the building.
Absolutely.
Sneaker queen in the building. You gotta know it.
Hey. You know,
the list.
Civic is opening though, folks.
Calling everybody out.
You know, shout out to Civic who is open. Y'all get over there and get some coffee at Civic. Please buy them out. Buy them out of coffee on Thursday.
I'm getting coffee tomorrow.
Indeed. Shout out to Miss Ophelia, Dr. O, my mom and sister, respectively. My dad, my grandmom, rest in peace. Happy birthday to Chat's Liquors. Gosh, we're celebrating 48 years in my family. Literally 92 years, everybody. 92 years on Capitol Hill. Chat's Liquors has been serving the community. It's a beautiful thing. We're so thankful to be in such a dynamic community in which we all foster connectivity and community right here on Barracks Road, the greater Eastern Market in Capitol Hill, stretching all the way from the U.S. Capitol down to the waterfront, all the way up to 8th Street and Florida Avenue, all the way out to RFK Stadium. Looking forward to that rebuild, folks. It's going to be a beautiful time in the next few years, everybody.
Bad traffic.
Shout out to everybody at the Department of Buildings who is overseeing all that. Shout out to my man who is just busy out there at the Department of Buildings. I won't say a name, but there's a lot going on in the city. We're super excited. There's a lot going on right here at Chat's Liquors and at our neighboring entity, Civic on 8th. It's going to be a great time. Jabril, what's happening? Thanks for joining. But we're going to sign off, everybody. It's been a good time. It's a little after hours here. You know, there's a glass right there for Josh.
He don't need nothing to drink.
Give Josh a glass so he can partake in the festivities. But folks, it's about community. It's about celebrating the legacy that we all have when we come into and bring our knowledge, our passion to a space. We're building moments, we're building stories, we're building a legacy each and every time we gather. I appreciate you so much, Zoe, for the passions, the interests that you have, because we all benefit from it. And you live a life that is so giving, and you share so much of who you are and the joy that you find in life. And you literally just bring it to us where we can just piggyback on that greatness. So thank you, brother, little bro, for making it happen on a weekly basis. And so, of course, Zoe comes through. He is the whiskey hunter. He's putting together.
Whiskey hunter.
That
Tanya Hill about to come through here. 147 proof.
Sniper.
147 proof.
He's the whiskey sniper.
I'll change my IG name now.
Whiskey snipe.
Tanya Hill, 147 proof. We're gonna have a taste of that. Wild Turkey did the last release of Master Keeps. I got a sample of the Beacon. I already drank my sample, so you and Mike can taste, and then we'll go.
Yep.
And 2025 second release, Bomberg's PFG. Already had a taste of it. I got a taste for you and Mike. So we can rate those based on what I tried, but don't forget, you know who you are. You should be here. What's that? February 25th, Whiskey Wednesday, Bernie's birthday. it might be some, baked chicken in here.
It
might be some.
My birthday's the 27th, but
I know, but I'll be out of town. So Whiskey Wednesday is right before his birthday. So it might be some baked chicken, some mac and cheese.
That show might have an audience.
It might be some barbecue meatballs in here. I don't know. Like we might have food, and Whiskey Wednesday gonna be a party.
Well, I just appreciate.
Hey, Brother Tyrone said some butter bread.
Indeed. I just appreciate reaching this next year of life. Chas Liquors has been a part of my family's legacy for 48 years, and since February 1st, 1978, and I followed that 26 days later, February 27th, 1978. So I'll celebrate my 48. So shout out to the pioneers. My pop, my mom,
foundation, the flower shop.
Indeed. My pop, my mom, my grandmother, gosh, Ophelia, Bernie, and Maureen, right there, pictured literally 48 years and 10 days ago, reopening Chas Liquors right here on Capitol Hill. 92 years overall for Chas Liquors, the oldest wine and spirit shop on Capitol Hill, and amongst the oldest first licenses in all of Washington, D.C. Folks, it's a beautiful thing. We love you. We're going to see you in 7 days, if not before. But also, don't forget, folks, to go to chatsdc.com.
Pre-order
for your Chats Lost Whiskey Club bottlings, or just come in the shop for that. It's okay. You do either. And we're getting more bottles of the last drop of the Uncle Nearest Cognac Cask copper label, folks. What's pictured right here is the gold label. No, the copper label. It's the oldest of the Cognac Cask series, made with the 1856 as opposed to the 1884 whiskey as its base. Fawn Weaver is sending me, only me, here in the whole of the city, the last remnants of that single barrel bottling. So go to chatsdc.com, grab you all the bottles you can, because this is such a significant moment. Such a significant moment for Uncle Nearest. Fawn Weaver created this brand 8+ years ago now. She has been at the helm, and that she is personally sending me these bottles. We don't know what the Uncle Nearest future will be as far as ownership and so forth goes, but that her magic has been the catalyst for now knowing this brand, Uncle Nearest, globally. It's an important moment. It's not to be forgotten. If I dream of her continuing to guide and be the captain of this ship, but if she doesn't, this legacy was literally built on her bringing it to the masses, and her work will not be forgotten either way. But this is significant, folks. Get it. And Fawn, when she comes to DC, she's right here at Chats. So
eating cupcakes.
When you're eating your cupcakes, absolutely.
That's my homie here.
Eating your cupcakes, without a doubt.
She's a realist, folks. She is a realist.
All the way real. Right?
As seen on TV, delivers. It is real, folks.
Yeah.
The energy in the room when she walks in, the excitement, the joy, the passion, the delivery, the believing who you are and what you're doing, how that time goes. It is. You ain't had to put that up there. It is real. She gonna be mad at you, boy.
What? Oh no, she's saying
I do not own
this. Is good.
I do not own the rights to this.
She's saying, "Ooh, this is good." Hey, this is Chas Liquors. This is my camera
folks.
Snapping that
it is
moment.
Real. It is real, folks.
Snapping that moment right
this
there.
This is the first celebrity icon that has ever eaten a cupcake from me. This picture's up on my wall in my house, folks. First celebrity, black-owned woman brand, black-owned business. Black-owned recipe for whiskey at a black-owned establishment.
Owned by
a black-owned woman.
A historic black-owned woman. Shout out to my mother, Ophelia
eating
B. Williams.
A black-made cupcake.
Indeed. Come on now.
I can't say it no other way.
Just positivity.
This picture's on the wall.
And you dropped off some tiramisu over there.
I did drop off
at Civic, didn't you?
Yes.
Man.
We're cooking up, folks.
Absolutely.
There may be
there's going to be some specialty items, folks. Handmade. It doesn't get better over there at Civic. Certainly check it out. Dr. Wynette Ambrose. She is the owner and founder of Sweet Lobby as well as Souk. Well, her baked goods and pastries and so forth. Absolutely amazing, bro.
That vegan mushroom lentil patty, you want to call it, is amazing.
Yes, indeed. I have to agree, Zo. Keep on talking about it, man. What else?
Flaky, buttery crust.
What else?
I think it comes across as like maybe a Caribbean or curry flavored patty.
Yeah, well, she's from Trinidad.
Now I see where we're going. There's some island spice. Let me say island spice respectfully. Let me say island spice.
Yeah,
I don't get it wrong, but
okay.
I've had the ham and cheese croissant over there. The coffee is delicious. There's been sellouts daily.
Right. Absolutely, without a doubt. There has been
coffee,
and so shout out to Nala's
head
doing barista.
Her thing over there.
She is making. I go over there and I have a cappuccino with
almost
just milk, and it is so balanced. The most balanced cappuccino, perfection, dry, with the right viscosity on the palate, not overly viscous and rich,
bitter, and
not
nasty.
bitter,
No, it's not
nor
bitter.
not overly.
I've never had black coffee that's not bitter.
What I want to say, not even just foamy, No, the perfect.
It's a perfect balance. And folks, I drank this coffee.
Makes them pretty too.
This coffee is produced by one of the longest.
So when you go in, shout out to Nala. Just say, "Hey, Nala, what's up? I want a cappuccino."
This coffee is produced, grown, shipped, packaged.
I should mention this is Sween's Coffee
by one of the longest producers.
1916
that is local, folks.
1916 DC.
This coffee tastes like it's from another world in another country. Shout out to America, though. I'm not discrediting it. Like what our soil.
Well, they are sourcing, bean probably from somewhere else.
I get it, but it's being grown. It's being taken care of. It's
being roasted
happening
right here.
And folks,
shout out to Sween's Coffee, everybody.
I feel like I'm in Turkey or Russia. Or I don't know where I'm at.
It's really that good. It really is that good. Absolutely.
This is not, folks. This is not Starbucks.
HD, peace out, bro.
If you like Starbucks, stay at Starbucks. This is not Starbucks, folks. If you want a dynamic cup of coffee, you want to take your $5 or $7, $8 coffee and bring it to Civic for a cheaper price, for a better quality, better taste. You come to Civic.
Come on.
Sorry.
And Justin B, appreciate that. Take care and thank you.
Folks.
May we remember our blessings more than our burdens. Let's go. Love that, Justin. Justin, that was the bar right
Last word. If you want good coffee,
absolutely.
Do you want the Bud Lighter coffee or do you want an IPA?
Oh, no.
Or do you want an IPA? If you want an IPA, you come to Civic. You want a Bud Light, you go to Starbucks.
Man, oh yeah, absolutely.
I can't say no
But you're
way.
right here on Barracks Road. The best coffee is at Civic. If you're on Capitol Hill, the best coffee is at Civic. If you're in DC, the best coffee is at Civic. Let's go, Civic. Come on, y'all. I'm gonna see you over at Civic tomorrow. Come tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Peace, everybody.
I do love that.